Hey guys, what is up? Magic Dice over here with the tutorial for that awesome card trick. If you haven't checked out the performance, go ahead and check the link in the description box down below. Go ahead and watch your performance, then come back to see how it's done. For this trick, we're going to need 2 decks of cards. I'm using 2 decks of Bicycle Standards, one of them is blue and one of them is red. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and open the red deck, and you're going to go ahead and get out 4 of a kind. I like to use number cards. If you want to use picture cards, it's okay, but I find these less suspicious. And I'm going to go ahead and get out a random card. Set this deck aside and open the blue deck and do the same thing. Get out the 4 twos and the same random card we got out from the red deck. Set the blue deck aside along with the red box and as well as the 5 red cards, the 7 and the 4 twos. We don't need them, and we only need the rest of the red deck, the blue box, and those 5 blue cards. The setup goes like this: the random card on top and followed by the twos. It does not matter what order the twos are in, it simply doesn't matter. You're going to go ahead and get and place this setup deck in the box, and you're ready to go. Now we're going to start the trick by opening the card box. Get out the cards. You want them to be to get the cards in a good way. You don't want a sloppy way where you flash the red cards. So you're going to simply just pull them out, and the box simply acts as a convincer to convince the spectators that the deck is actually blue. And actually, that's all what they see: a blue backed deck with its blue box. Now we're going to simply flip it over, spread it just like that, and show them that all the cards are random, just like that. Square these cards over, and you tell them we should make it more fair by giving the deck a quick shuffle. Simply what you want to do is just do a shuffle that does not disturb the top stock, as well as it does not flash the red backs that we have in this trick. So guys, a great way is an overhand full shuffle. You're going to hold the cards just like that, the faces facing the spectators and the backs facing you, and you're going to go ahead and get a portion from the middle and simply shuffle it on top. You could do this a couple of times to convince the spectators that all the cards are mixed up. Now you're going to tell them that you'll get 3 random cards out of 3 random places out of the deck, but actually you're not doing this. You're simply forcing the top 3 cards. Okay? How we're going to do this is simple, really simple, but it's effective. You're going to swing at right about 10 to 15 cards to your left hand, flip the rest of the deck in your right hand just like that, and peel off the top card. Do the same, 10 to 15 cards, swing cut, peel off the top card, do the same, 10 to 15 cards, and pull out the 3rd card. And now we're going to just swing cut 10 to 15 cards once again, but you're not going to peel any cards. You're going to simply place this portion of the deck right at the bottom once again. And now you're going to spread out the cards and tell them, as you can see, there are 3 random predictions out of 3 random places out of the deck, which is actually not true. We just forced the top 3 cards. You're going to simply peel them out just like that, set them to the side, and square these cards just like that. Now what we want to do is just simply bring these 2 cards right here. And a simple way to do this is basically getting a pinky break above the bottom 2 cards. Okay, you could use your pinky, or you could just simply riffle them with your thumb just like that and get a pinky break. Actually, the pinky pull down is much less suspicious, so if you can do it, it's okay, go ahead and do it. If you cannot, you could simply use riffling with your thumb. Now what we are going to do is just simply transfer that pinky break into a thumb break to your right hand, and you're going to swing at right about half of the cards maybe. Then what you are going to do is just simply drop these 2 cards right on top and get another pinky break. Place your pinky and the rest of these cards on top. Now you're going to simply table cut the cards above the break just like that. Then set out all the cards below the break right on top. So now we successfully brought the 7 and the 2 right at the bottom. Okay? Now what we are going to do is just simply force that 2 of spades on the spectators. And how we are going to do this, it's a very, very sneaky type of force. I'm going to do it from an exposed view, then I'm going to explain it in details. Basically, we're going to tell the spectators when to stop. They say stop, and just like that we hand them their card and everything is quite okay. But actually you saw it, I'm simply dribbling normally, and when they go ahead and call out stop, I drop all the cards below the 7, and the card below the 7 is this 2 of spades, while holding the cards just like that, that face facing them and the back facing me, which looks like that I'm having just a portion of the cards held in my hand, but actually it's only one card, and I'm forcing the card below it. I'm going to go ahead and simply throw it on the table, come back with the 7, grab out some cards and simply dribble, which makes it a convincer that I got this card from the middle of the deck. One more time again, dribble, drop all the cards when they say stop, set it just like that, go back with the 7 on top, grab some cards and simply dribble them back on top. So now you make it look like that they chose a card, a random card out of the deck, while you simply forced it. Now what we want right now is just simply shuffle that 7 of diamonds back on top. And how we are going to do this is quite simple. Peel it off just like that using an overhand shuffle, and shuffle the rest of the cards on top, square them up, flip the deck over and set it aside. Now what we are going to do is just simply go ahead and tell them, so let's go ahead and check our 3 random predictions. While you grab them, you want to go ahead and get a break above the bottom card while squaring them up, just like that. So now we have a pinky break. Tell them you will place your selection right at the bottom. But actually you're not doing this. You're simply exaggerating that pinky pull down, and you're sliding that card second from the bottom, but it looks like that you placed it right at the bottom. Okay, you'll still maintain your break. So now you have 3 cards above the break and 1 card below the break. Now what you're going to do is just simply say, okay, I'm going to now flip over my top prediction to see what it's like. Okay, but you're doing a triple lift. You're going to flip out all 3 cards just like that and point out, oh, my prediction was a 2 of spades, the same as your card. And you're going to flip over all 3 cards, place that top card here as if it's the 2 of spades. Now you're going to get another pinky break and do a double lift. Say, okay, my second prediction is also a 2 of spades. Actually, this double lift, I have a tutorial on it on my channel, a link in the description box down below. You could go ahead and click on it and learn this double lift. And you're going to flip over the card again, push it to your right hand. You're going to use it to flip over this card and tell them, okay, we have a third 2 of spades. And now we're going to say, okay, which only leaves me with the 2 of spades, your 2 of spades right at the bottom. So how we're going to do this while actually this 2 of spades is second from the bottom? It's quite simple. We're going to go ahead and simply place my thumb right on top of these 2 cards, and I'm going to use my 3 fingers right over here to be placed on the bottom. I'm going to simply pull that bottom card just like that and pull that card in the middle using my thumb. So it looks like this in fast motion. Okay, so now leaving me with your 2 of spades right at the bottom. It looks like I've just done this, but actually I'm peeling off that middle card and I'm showing it to the spectator. Now we're going to drop these 2 cards on top of the card here and drop that 2 of spades just like that, face up, just like that. Now we're going to say, isn't it quite strange, or whatever pattern you like to go with, that you're having 3 random predictions? It must be part of your imagination or something like this. And you simply tell them, let's grab the deck and wave it on top. It's basically a reason to grab on the deck, as we're going to need it to do the cleanup, okay? And you're going to place it right in your left hand, snap your fingers, get this face up too, and place it on the bottom and flip over all of the cards, just like that. You want them to be a little bit squared up, just like that, because we're going to need to remove that top card using them. So okay, tell them, okay, we have here all 4 2s, grab them just like that, place them on top, square everything just like that. So now we have that 7 of diamonds with these cards above the break, and you're going to lift everything above the break while turning over the deck. You're going to turn over the deck while taking everything right over here, quite simple. And you're going to tell them now we have the 2 of spades, diamonds, hearts, and clubs. Well, this is actually a double. Set them all just like that, flip them over, and place them right over here. And tell them, but you're actually lucky, or whatever pattern I said you want to go with. Sorry, that's a bad spread. We're going to spread the cards just like that, and tell them, what if those cards are the only blue cards in a totally red deck? So now you have a very, very, very awesome killer ending, and you could just do this. It's very convincing. They can actually inspect everything here. Don't let them go here. You could set, I prefer that you actually square everything up and place it back in the box. So guys, it is an awesome card trick that needs some practice, but if you get it right, I guarantee killer reactions. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. Please keep on supporting my channel. Thumbs up for thumbs up for this tutorial. If you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and subscribe. Tell me in the description, tell me in the comment section down below what do you want next. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.